Hey there, it's James Peterson with the Peterson Real Estate team here in El Dorado Hills, California. Today, I want to discuss finding great deals on investment properties. And before we get started, I want to make sure that you subscribe to our channel and check out all our other videos on real estate investing. Because if you're new to investing, you'll want to make sure you're setting yourself up for success by having a plan, a strict criteria, and a network that can support you. Okay, so I've been investing and working with investors since around 2005, and the most successful millionaire investors I know, they know what they want and they don't hesitate to buy when that opportunity presents itself. So finding great deals for investment properties is so much easier when you know what you're looking for and you're constantly have your antenna up searching for these properties, and you see when that property hits and you jump on it. Okay, so what defines a great deal in real estate? Well, a great deal is going to look completely different for different investors. There's multifamily investors, there's single family buy and hold investors, flippers, there's Airbnb, like short-term rental developers, you name it. Everything looks different, okay, as far as their criteria and what they're looking for. You really need to define your own criteria when it comes to finding a great deal. If you're a flipper, your criteria might be, a maximum price of 70% of the after repair value, with no more than maybe 10% being repairs. You're looking for 3-bedroom, 2-bath homes between 1,000 square feet and maybe 1,500 square feet in a B or A class neighborhood within the Sacramento metro area. So you can get very particular what you're looking for. So typically what separates a good deal from a great deal has to do with your numbers and the location that you're dealing with. So the single most important thing to me is appreciation and the ability to force appreciation, which really comes down to the location and the potential of that actual property. A lot of investors want the cheapest home that might cash flow because it sounds like a great deal, but it's really probably in an area that doesn't appreciate, and you're going to have nightmare tenants. Okay, that's typically not what you're going to want. Okay, here are my top 5 ways to find a deal in any market, and let's start with number 5. Believe it or not, it's the MLS. Yeah, the multiple listing service where real estate agents put listings on. You can absolutely find great deals on the MLS. You just need to know how to find them. It takes work, it takes persistence, but if you know what you're looking for, there's homes on there that are, foreclosures, probates, and just ugly houses that nobody wants. They're overpriced, they'll sit on the market. You're gonna have to make multiple offers, but there's certain criteria. You will be able to find great deals on the actual MLS, okay? Number 4, wholesalers. If you're not familiar with wholesalers, you probably haven't been in the investment game for a long time. Wholesalers are typically hustlers just trying to make some extra cash to get into the investment game. So what a wholesaler is, they get in contact with sellers, they put them under contract off market and agree to sell them for a cash price of X amount, which is typically as much as 70% of the after repair value, typically no less than that, but sometimes there are. Then they actually market the property to investors to purchase the assignment or contract for a fee, which ends up making the deal okay. Not great. So sometimes it can be great, but you're typically competing against other investors, okay? Number 3, driving for dollars. Driving for dollars can be a great way to actually connect with people within a neighborhood that you're targeting. I know several investors, including myself, who've actually found great deals by just simply knocking on doors of homes with deferred maintenance, or just experience a disaster like a fire or a tree falling on part of the house or something like that. And these will typically be some of the best deals because there's really no competition when you're dealing with them directly. Okay. Number 2 would be direct mail and cold calling. So the reason I put these together, direct mail and cold calling, is because they work best in combination with each other. So sending out direct mail to targeted lists, typically you're gonna You need to send those out to the same exact list several times to get a response, a decent response, okay? Usually it takes it a little while for those that really kind of kick in. But when you add calling on top of that to that same list, you increase your chances of connecting with those sellers that might be in a position to sell and get that discount that you want in the neighborhood that you're looking for. So what you can do is actually refer those deals to brokers like myself or other investors for a referral fee or something like that. Or you can maybe even attempt to wholesale it too. The number one way to find great deals is referrals from your network, okay? Building great relationships with your agent, property managers, contractors, or really anybody that you work with in the real estate industry, and even letting friends and family know that you're an investor and looking for deals with certain criteria will actually produce the best, warmest opportunities. In fact, I just lost out on a great opportunity that one of my clients actually brought to me on a probate case, which is where the seller actually passes away and is willed to their next of kin or whoever's on their will. And that person on the will was actually the brother, right? But the brother, I had a conversation with him. He was willing to sell it to me and one of my investors, but guess who came into the picture? His sister's best friend. So that family member, family friend came in there. They gave them a great deal, and we lost out on it. So just having those network connections, letting people know that you're always interested in buying property is the number one way, okay? So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment or reach out anytime, and make sure to like and subscribe for our latest content. Take care.